New business startups are urged to use YouTube Analytics Update by Patrick Stafford. And where did this appear? Startup Smart. StartupSmart.com, a great website, a website that is owned and operated by some Australian entrepreneurs. It's a great website. I get an email from them every day with great stories, great information. This one is on YouTube and startups. Before we start talking about this article, let me re-emphasize, as a matter of fact, that new businesses can be started very simply with a YouTube channel, understanding how to take the information and the content that you've created and again tell Google about it on Google Plus using getting the attention of their search engine, and then, as we do every day, taking that information, embedding the code for that video, and creating a new video on a new landing page somewhere in the community, David's Barter community. When you do that, let me take you to my landing page in the community. Well, I've got a lot of landing pages, but I just wanted to show you the YouTube player, which is right there, and I can change that YouTube content, that information, that video, every 5 minutes if I want to. And we've made it very simple for you to do that using Google's technology for YouTube and our technology for creating an optimized, Googleized landing page. We made it very simple to make that YouTube video change as often as you want to make your landing page more dynamic. Okay, why should you use analytics as you're getting your new business startup? Patrick Stafford tells us that Google has released more advice features for YouTube that will allow webmasters to get a better understanding of how they can use video or better connect with their customers and create more engaging content. Is the engaging content that people will find on your landing page, and in this case a landing page equates to a website. Look at the landing page as a mini website where you do all the things that you need to do in a website, but you make them happen on one page instead of 20 or 30 or 40 or 1,000 pages. Make it happen on one page. It can be done. It can be done efficiently. It can be done simply. We're doing it. If you want to take a look, go to davidsbarter.com/SmallBizDavid. You'll see the very first landing page ever created in the community, and you'll also see the page that we test any technology that we think will make our community a better place to live. We test that at that particular landing page. Engaging content. The new features include the ability to see how many people are getting rid of annotations messages that appear on the screen. And it can also show how many people stop watching a video within a matter of seconds. You can do it in the environment of YouTube. You can do it in the environment of your own landing page. However, CEO, Chief Executive Chris Thomas says, while the new features are welcome, webmasters still want to see the marriage of both Google and YouTube analytics into one account. And we're doing this in a sense, but whether or not the statistics show it, that remains to be seen. Obviously, it will make it a better place if they do show it. But you can get the information that you need without necessarily having the integrated. But trust me, it's coming. It's absolutely coming. That's why Google does the things that they do. They are constantly developing algorithms to make the information that you get at Google better. That's what search is all about, because then a certain search engine becomes your trusted source of good information. And that's what Google is really all about, and that's why they excel, because they focus on search. They focus on providing the best information they possibly can. Now, well, Google first launched YouTube Analytics last year, giving users the ability to track where particular users dropped off, where they stopped, or how many actually watch videos in full. To that point, get your best information up front. Get your motivational information up front so they know what is coming. Now, get to the point, because if you don't get to the point, your viewer will move on. So make as many important points, engaging points, great content as you possibly can early in your video, so that they will get the information, hang on. They might leave, but maybe they'll come back for additional great content. And the analytics will tell you exactly where folks come and go. Now the updates usually include features like a report on estimated minutes watched and whether users are switching off the annotations included on a video. This is important because some of these annotations can include links to other parts of a company's profile or website. That's a good point, and quite honestly, I do not make the best use of annotations because I do so many YouTubes. I am building my library on volume, not necessarily each video standing alone by itself. If each video needs to stand alone by itself, then you need to do a better job than I do with the annotations capability that the YouTube technology makes available. I have chosen to take a different path. I want to get as much information out about, in this case, starting a business, and now we're working on the 125th YouTube video I have done. I've done a total of approaching 400 videos in my library right now about small business information, of which 125 of those now are specifically targeted to starting a business. And in fact, to this point, I can do analytics on older videos to see what type of information people wanted, viewed most, stayed longest. All that information is available, and it is indeed important for you to have an understanding of that. So why? Why is it important? So you can make your content better, so you can make your content more engaging. That's why people will come back to your landing page. Here's Kitty Cat. What does Kitty Cat want? What are you doing? Did you want to come say hello to everybody? Did you hear me talking in here? You wanted to say hello to everybody. Say hello to everybody. Say hello. There's a kitty cat. Oh, okay. You go out and you start your business. Let's start a business, Kitty Cat. Her business is she likes to go out and occasionally catch a bird or occasionally catch a mouse and bring it home and show me what she's done. That's her business. She brings them in the house. A big new feature is the ability to see click-through rates for those annotations as well, a click-through rates. A different customization options have also been included to compare metrics across several date ranges. Once again, to keep things simple, you don't necessarily need all of this information. And in the concept of a simplified landing page, really, all you want to know is how many people are buying what it is that you have to sell, or how many people might be signing up for an email newsletter, or how many people are interested in that ebook that you are creating on your landing page. By the way, book creation, or the concept of book creation, is a great use of a landing page. I talked about it at length in several YouTubes last week. You might want to check back on those. Come into the community. Check on the community bulletin board. And while you're checking, create a more enhanced presence of yourself in the community, and start your business and start to bring traffic to your landing page. Actually, you need our help, and that's what we call manage, optimize bandwidth. And we will, beginning in 2013, we will be selling subscriptions of managed, optimized bandwidth. The subscriptions will last 100 days at $6 a day. They'll last 200 days at $5 a day. They'll last 400 days at $4 a day. That will be our subscriptions that we'll start selling in 2013. Until then, come and play the entrepreneur's fun game. See how much fun it can be to have a optimized, Googleized landing page in our community. It's fun when you create new cash flow for yourself. That's a lot of fun. And it'll even be more fun if your landing page is one of the 24 landing pages that generate the most cash flow between now and the end of the year, or for the next 77 days, because the 24 pages that generate the most cash flow will win subscriptions, complimentary subscriptions for 2013. We're going to conclude this chapter 125, YouTube video 125 about starting a business. I forgot to mention a very important sentence in here as I looked at. Businesses using video should be paying attention to the analytics, especially as they play a large part in search engine rankings, SEO rankings. Google is more likely to rate your site favorably if you have constantly updated video. If your viewers are actually watching those videos, then so much the better. Proof of that, go right now, or after we're done, to Google David's Barter, all one word, or Google SmallBizDavid in quotation marks. You will see the power of doing it right, and how Google will make YouTube's a part of your search engine optimization, your search engine page rankings. They've done a great job for us because we've followed the rules, and they can do a great job for you. Please, just do what I do. It's working for me. There is no reason why it can't work for you with your intellectual property, whatever it is that you do, whatever value you can bring to the marketplace. And our next and final segment of the day will be budgeting, starting your new small business and your 2013 budget. Important information written by my friend Barbara Weltman. So let me create a title for this YouTube I just did.